I'm at work, I'm doing my job. When I get a phone call, I look over at my phone, and when I see who's calling me, my breath catches in my throat and I go still, because this is the bank. Now, a few days earlier, I went into the bank to apply for a car loan because my car is on its last wheels. Okay? I gotta get a new one. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I need to get a new one. And this call is gonna tell me if I got the loan or not. Now, I'm anxious. I'm like, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. I pick up the phone, and the lender says, you got the loan. And I'm like, yes, yes. When do I come pick it up? When we get my new car? He said, well, before you can pick it up, there's two things I need. I'm like, okay, what do you need? He said, I need proof of insurance. Cool, I can get you that. He said, secondly, I need you to change your employment status from contractor to full-time. When he said that, I shut down immediately. I start feeling anxious. I get in my head because I know what that means. My job hired me as a contractor by accident. I was supposed to be full-time, but they put contractor. What this means is I don't pay taxes. I get the full check. Now, the bank wants me to go from contractor to full-time, which means I'm gonna have to pay taxes. So $200 is gonna come out of my paycheck from now on. That does not feel good. And now I'm getting anxious. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? How can I get around this? I come back into the conversation just in time to hear him say, oh, and the car loan will probably be $200 a month. Oh, and then I think about, well, $200 a month, and then I gotta think about insurance. That's gonna be more, and then I'm already taking a $200 hit my paycheck, and now money problems is coming up, and I'm getting stressed out. I'm anxious, and the lender says, okay, does that sound good to you? I say, yeah, it sounds good, even though inside I'm panicking. We get off the phone, and I no longer am working. I am in my head. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna afford this? I can't not go through with it, but this just sucks. I don't know. And after about 5 minutes of me going over my head and just feeling like crap, I pull out a piece of paper and I start making a new budget. I just start figuring out, well, I know this money's gonna come out. How can I rearrange things and make things work? And after a few minutes, I've got my new budget figured out. I feel better, even though it's a little bit tighter than before. I feel better. I fold the budget up and I get back to work. My name is Faith, if you don't know who I am, by the way, and my entire goal with this page is to help you reach your goals. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe right now, because I make videos every single day. I release it at 6 p.m., so you don't want to miss that, and give this video a like. How was I able to get around the problem? How was I able to not wallow in it and let it consume me? Because for a long time, I wasn't able to do that. I mean, like a couple months ago, I was talking to this girl that I was really vibing with, and the relationship was nice, and I could really see myself, being her for a long time. But as things tend to happen, the relationship started to go down, and I realized we were coming to the end of the road, and that made me feel sad. And when I feel sad, I'm down bad habits to come out. So, and I'm a binge eater. I've been working on that, but when I realized things were not gonna go well and I'm in my head, I immediately went to get cookies. I'm just stuffing my face with cookies, hoping that this is gonna make me feel better. That doesn't make me feel better. I'm still sad. I feel bad. Hours have passed. I'm still on this problem. It's beating me up. I don't know what to do. I don't want it to end, but I know it will. I just feel bad. And then I smell pizza. Now, I don't normally eat pizza. I try my best to eat a whole ingredient diet. So like potatoes, chickens, turkey meat, like just whole ingredients. But I was down bad. So I walk into the living room. My mom has a pizza open. And I say, can I have some? And she looks at me like, huh? But she lets me get some. And I end up having 3 slices. Now I'm eating these 3 slices in the living room with my mom. I'm curled up on the couch. And I say, this didn't even help. I still feel crappy. I still feel sad. I thought this is going to help. But nothing's been helping. My mom looks at me. And I'm like, what? And she says, you don't seem to want to get over this. You want to wallow in this, because it's all you're focusing on. And when she said that, something shifted in my mind. And I said, you're right. You are right. This isn't something I want to get over. I'm just wallowing in this. If I want to feel better, I gotta shift my focus. So instead of focusing on the fact that this wasn't gonna work out, I thought about, what am I going to do right now? I'm gonna take a shower and get ready for bed. And then I got up and took a shower, and I felt better. I wasn't in my feelings anymore. I was okay. And that's when I realized what I had been doing wrong this entire time. I was only focusing on the problem without realizing problems make more problems. But the minute I shifted over the solutions, in this case, the solution was, what am I going to do now? Because I was focused on the past. I was not here the now. The relationship was going to end. I couldn't change that. But what I could do is focus on the now. Because if I just stayed on this relationship, that means I'm stuck in the past, I'm not here, and I'm only going to feel bad as a result. But when I focused on the solution, what am I going to do now? The problem went away. And that's what you got to do. The secret to solving your problems is to focus on solutions, because solutions solve problems. Problems only bring more problems. It's like if you had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I made one for you and I gave it to you, and you took a bite and you saw that, wait, there's only peanut butter in this. You wouldn't go get more peanut butter to put on the peanut butter sandwich. You would get jelly to put on the peanut butter sandwich, because you know jelly and peanut butter go together. PB&J sandwich. So the same thing applies to problems. Instead of having a problem thinking, okay, I got a problem, let me go look for more problems to put on top of this problem. Instead say, okay, I have a problem. Well, what goes well with problems? Solutions. So then you find solutions that go on top of the problem, and then you'll solve the problem. I know you can do this. You may be dealing with some big problem right now, and I'm here to tell you, you can get over it. It may seem insurmountable. You may seem like the world is caving in on you, and every day you wake up stressed out, like you can't get around this problem. But I promise you, if you look for solutions, you can get around the problem. And you can do this because you're not average. The average person will complain and be a victim and push responsibility off of them, which is why they will stay in the same spot with the same problem. But you're not the average person. You're the person who can go for a long walk with no headphones on. You're the person who can stay outside and just think on solutions. And if you can make that into a habit of just thinking on solutions when you have problems, you will solve so many of your problems. Right now, go down to my description and add me on Discord, because we can have one-on-one conversations and I can help you reach your goals. Regardless, if you want to reach your goals, there's only 3 things you gotta do. 1, take action. And the action step you can take today is to think of solutions. Write down 10 solutions to your problems, and then pick the 1 solution that you think will help the most and focus on that. 2 is stay consistent. Continue showing up to that solution. Continue trying out that solution until it solves the problem. And if it doesn't solve the problem, go back to the list and say, okay, well, this didn't work, but what else would work? And if you continue showing up for the solution, even if it's only 2 minutes a day, you will eventually solve that problem. And 3, make your goals happen. But you can't make your goals happen until enough time passes. You can't just solve the problem by just snapping your finger. Time has to pass. Now, you can't fast forward the time, you can't skip it, but you can influence how time changes you and your reality through the actions you take and how consistent you are in taking it. Now, you've got this. I believe in you.